And a good day, everybody. I know this is really early this morning, but things have changed with Eta. People along the western coast of Florida, be aware, especially around the Tampa area. We're going to get to it, and I will have another update later for you today. First off, Eta, Tropical Storm Eta. The winds are 70 miles per hour. It's looking like it could pick up to a Category 1 hurricane at this point. We're going to have to wait and see. I think it can. The minimum central pressure is 988 millibars. It's located 25.0 north, 84.1 west. It's moving north at the moment at 12 miles per hour. Theta, winds are 65 miles per hour. The pressure 989 millibars, located 29.4 north, 30.7 west. It's moving east, northeast, around 8 miles per hour, still headed out from the U.S. over towards Portugal. Now, this little yellow X is going to turn bright red really soon. And this is Disturbance 1. It's a tropical wave. It's over the eastern Caribbean Sea. It has a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms at this time, and the wave is expected to move slowly westward into a more conducive environmental condition area over the next several days, and a tropical depression is likely to form late this week or this weekend when the wave reaches the central or western Caribbean Sea. Regardless of development, this system is expected to bring heavy rainfall along with possible flash flooding to the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and portions of Hispaniola over the next couple of days. Now, in 2 days, it's 20%. In 5 days, it's 80%. As we look at the tracking map from the National Hurricane Center, this all happened overnight, folks. It looks like Eta reformed to the northeast overnight, and it will keep traveling around the high ridge. Now, that high that is moving towards the east coast, it picked up faster than what everybody expected, and it is moving this storm, okay? The storm is following the track, and that high is what is making it curve around and come up into Florida. Now, it looks like the high ridge that it's following, it's going to take it around the Florida Big Bend area. Now, this further strengthening is possible today, because the shear right now is remaining low to moderate at the most. Now, it also shows in the models that later on, possibly tonight, it may get into a little more shear, and that's why it looks like a very high-end tropical storm's coming into Florida. Now, when I say high-end tropical storm, you guys could still get hurricane-strength winds, okay? It's looking like you could get hurricane-strength winds, but hopefully it will be tropical storm winds. Now, inland, when it goes inland, it's going to have at least 70 to 75 mile per hour winds. Then that's at landfall. When it moves inland a little further, the winds are going to be 50 miles per hour. So pay attention to all of this. I'm doing this really early. I'm not waiting for anything else. I will do another update coming up. Do not fear. Now, when we look at the latest coordinates from the National Hurricane Center, this is before it makes landfall. You can see where it's at. Here is Tampa. You see all these areas. Everybody up in this area, you're going to be affected by Tropical Storm Eta. Once again, could have hurricane strength winds coming in, looking like at least 70 to 75 miles per hour when it comes into these areas. Further inland, I'll show you further inland, where you are going to have at least 50 mile per hour winds. It's in this area here up around Williston Highlands, Florida. And it's going to keep tracking across, as you can see, right here in the tracking map, and eventually die on down. It should, once it gets up in this area and moves on across, go ahead and start disintegrating down to a tropical depression. So far as storm surge, this is what it's looking like. 1 to 2 feet down in the southern sections now. There's Bonita Beach. As you move up to around Tampa Bay, 2 to 4 feet. Charlotte Harbor, 2 to 4 feet. This is what it's looking like. And the storm surge watch is up from the river area all the way down to Flamingo, Florida. Watches and warnings. Please click show more. I will have all of this information there. You can read it for yourself. Hurricane watches in effect for Anna Maria Island to Yankeetown. Tropical storm warning in effect for Dry Tortugas, Bonita Beach, and Swanee River, Florida. The storm surge watch is in effect from Bonita Beach to the river in Florida, including Tampa Bay and Charlotte Harbor, as I've showed you. Tropical storm watch is in effect for the Cuban provinces also, and north of the Swanee River to Achilla River, Florida. So keep this in mind. It's coming this way. It's going to come in this area, folks. You're probably going to start feeling it later today. The tropical storm winds reach out 115 miles from the center of this storm. So that'll give you an idea where it's looking like it's coming in. If you live 115 miles from that area, you're going to feel it. Now, so far as rainfall goes, western Cuba, 1 to 3 with isolated amounts of 25 inches. Western Florida through Friday, 2 to 4 with a maximum storm total of 6 inches. North and South Florida, an additional 1 to 2 inches with isolated maximum storm total accumulations of 4 in North Florida and 20 inches in South Florida. Flash and river flooding. It's going to be a great possibility in western Cuba today, along with landslides in areas of the higher terrain. An additional flash and river flooding will be possible in South Florida, especially across previously inundated areas. Flash urban and isolated minor river flooding is also expected across portions of West and North Florida through Friday. Now the winds, hurricane conditions are possible in the watch area by early Thursday, tomorrow. Tropical storm conditions are expected in the Dry Tortugas area through this morning. Tropical storm conditions are expected in the tropical storm warning area along the Florida west coast by Wednesday afternoon. Now, tropical storm conditions are also possible in the watch area along the Florida Big Bend region by Thursday. Now, the tropical storm conditions are going to continue to be possible in the tropical storm watch area in Cuba for the next few hours. Of course, we're going to have swells. We're going to have heavy surf. This is going to be in southern and western Florida and the Florida Keys as well as Cuba during the next day or so, and that's going to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. Please listen to your local forecast, everyone in Florida. Please listen, and please listen to your local authorities. I will have another update coming up. I wanted to get this out to you as soon as I could this morning. Things have changed really a whole lot overnight with Tropical Storm Eta. Stay safe, my friends. I'll be back as soon as I can with another update for you. And don't forget to click Show More to get the latest in the watches and warnings. It'll be right there for you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click subscribe, click the bell. Make sure you check off all. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.